5, 4, 3.
Good afternoon, lovely folks. This is Trace Carter,
And Michaela Soboleski.
here with another episode of WHTV.
The trimester flew by so fast.
Your language affects the perception of time.
That sounds like AI.
Oh, because it is.
Speaking of AI, Emma did a story on AI and how it affects the environment.
That's so cool. Let's check it out.
AI, as well known as artificial intelligence, has made an impact over the past few years, and while some hope it will lead to faster innovation, there is going to be some downsides, like job displacement and environmental threats. The first introduction to AI was in 1950. Alan Turing proposed the idea of an imitation game that could be run by machine intelligence. A big winner in the current AI boom has been NVIDIA's powerful chips. The growth in NVIDIA has been crazy. A $10 investment in their stocks in 2021 could now be worth over $12,000. AI has led to major privacy violations, scary deepfakes, automation, a job loss, social manipulation, environmental threats, and actual physiological harm. According to Stanford News, low-cost and accessible AI therapy chatbots powered by large language models have been tutored as one way to meet the needs for a therapist. But new research from Stanford University shows that these tools can introduce biases and failures that could result in dangerous consequences. Beneath the hood of AI are powerful computer chips that create an enormous amount of heat. Every prompt that you write into ChatGPT, every chat that you have with your Snapchat AI, everything that has to do with AI prompts takes gallons and gallons of water to keep them running. Just in 2022, to cool down the DALL-E hardware, 580 billion gallons of water was used. There may very well be 4.4 to 6.6 billion gallons of water use taken from the ocean, according to Harvard Kennedy School scholar Andrew Collier. The water is taken from lakes, oceans, water plants, and so on. After the water is used, it is sent to a water waste facility and is never used again. This leads to an even larger problems: drought, caused by wasting water. Because you guys are using chatbots, unchecked AI will be the death of many things. So we don't know how advanced it will grow, but the future is going to tell. Maybe it gets shut down for good. Maybe it actually becomes a useful tool. Who knows? For Winnicott TV, this is Emma Mitchell.
Wow, that story has an impact on how AI can really affect people.
It's crazy I can almost do anything with AI.
My friend likes to make art with AI. She's taking an art class here in trimester 3.
Winnicott High School has been recognized as a Special Olympics Unified Champion School. We also made the ESPN Honor Roll of Unified Champion Schools. Brandon Albert, Olivia Bissey, and the rest of the transition program worked hard to build a culture of inclusion at Winnicott. And now they are being recognized for their efforts on a national level. A more formal recognition of this accomplishment will be in early 2026. What does this mean to be in a Unified Champion School? A Special Olympics Unified Champion School creates an inclusion of schools that are welcome to show respect and care to the students and body and staff. School that receive national banner recognition shows that they have demonstrated their dedication to inclusion by meeting 10 national standards of excellence. Winnicott High School is so proud of this accomplishment that they have reached and can't wait to see where they continue on with this in 2026.
Hey Trace, one of my friends told me about a really cool class he's taking.
Really? What class?
Art in the community.
No way. Didn't you and Donovan write a story about that?
Actually, we did. Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah. Hit it.
Art is a big passion in Winnicott. One class in particular, Art in the Community, is a great class to take if you're into modern art and want to create things for people as a whole.
Recently, they've painted new murals around the school, and their next class will start next trimester. We've interviewed Mrs. Larrabee, the teacher that will be teaching said class, about it in general. Here's what she said.
Yeah, so in the Art in the Community class, first of all, it's a mixed grade level class, so we have students from all ages taking it. And we work together as a team to create pieces that can be enjoyed and experienced by not only the Winnicott community, but also like the larger community. So day to day actually does change. It kind of depends on the project we're working on at the time, but it might include planning, drawing up rough drafts, maybe working on a final product or pieces of a final product. It could be painting, it could be sketching. It really depends on the actual project. It's pretty hands-on, and sometimes we even have to go to different locations. We actually made a lot of the decorations for prom. We've moved away from that and focused more on murals. Murals are a big project for us. And then we also look at famous artists like Banksy, who does all like the famous graffiti, or Shepard Fairey, who did the Obey poster and the Barack Obama Hope campaign poster. So we look at artists like that and we learn about like street art and public art and cool ways to express yourself that way. So there are no prerequisites for art in the community. You can take it in place of beginning art as an incoming freshman or any year. There's no prereq. You can just take the class.
Painting, planning, sketching, and more. If you like making art in a group, Art in the Community is a great class for you to take.
For WHTV, this is Donovan Ross and Michaela Soboleski.
6th story. That's why there's so many murals all through the high school.
Last Thursday morning, Student Council, in collaboration with our junior ROTC, hosted a brunch to thank and honor veterans for their service to our country. The participating students had the opportunity to talk to our veterans about their experiences in the military. Each veteran was recognized and their stories listened to and told by students to the group. This is the first of hopefully many of these breakfasts to occur, and we hope to welcome everyone back next year.
Another amazing event took place last weekend was the Girls Soccer State Championship. Our Winnicott Warriors faced off against Pinkerton Academy, a rematch of last year, where Pinkerton won. But this year, 7 minutes of the game time left, Sofia Gamarez scored on a penalty kick, giving the Warriors a 2-1 lead with it able to hold onto. The girls' soccer team had waited 42 years to get back the #1 spot in the state. Congratulations to the team.
And boys football had a great night last Friday when they beat Exeter to move ahead into the semifinals. They play Bedford tonight at 7. Good luck, boys. Hey, did you take the bus today?
No, I was driven to school. Why?
Oh, I thought I saw you, but do you know who I did see?
Who?
Jack. He was filming for his bus story.
How do you read a story about buses?
I don't know. Do you want to see it?
Let's hear it. Play it back, Jack.
They think just because they're sitting at the desk, they're in charge. Freshmen, am I right?
Lots of things go into keeping our school running. The teachers, administrators, janitorial staff, and cafeteria staff all play a crucial role in keeping Winnicott running day to day. But a sometimes overlooked and yet still important cog in our operation are buses. Admittedly, I didn't know too much about the banana boats that take students to and fro.
So I went to the expert, Stacy Morse, the location manager at First Student, the company who SAU 21 contracts their transportation out to. She's been in the student transportation industry her whole life and has worked as the location manager at Seacoast First Student for the past 7 years. She gave us an insight into the world of school buses.
So day-to-day operations, we start early with the drivers coming in, doing their pre-trip inspections to make sure that the vehicles are safe. We have our mechanics that are working on the buses, and we have our dispatchers who are monitoring the routes, and our safety teams here that are working behind the scenes, monitoring the routes and along with communication out to the schools and the families if needed.
As Stacy said, there are a lot of costs that go into keeping these buses on the road. Let's see how much students and some staff members think these buses cost the district.
You know, honestly, I used to take the bus. I feel like it could be like $6,000 to $7,000 a year, maybe, if I had to guess. Maybe.
Oh, a lot of money. I think we probably spend over $1 million on buses.
Probably like 100,000. With the cowboy nails. I'd say like 40,000. I'm gonna say like 80,000.
Now that we've had enough educated guesses, let's turn to Dr. Matt Ferreira, our SAU 21 Associate Superintendent for Finance and Operations.
Yeah, so our contract with First Student is $824,000 for our daily routes. All told, if you add in the Durham School Services portion for special education, which we are required to provide, per federal and state law, it's just over $2 million.
Meredith Nato, the SAU 21 superintendent, also noted that some of the positions are harder to find on a smaller scale, like a fleet manager for the only 10 buses that Winnacunnet operates weekly. She also elaborated on some of the coordination that goes on between First Student and the district.
First Student, it allows for those changes. So if there's a cancellation, I talk to the bus company bright and early in the morning. They give us their perspective on the road conditions typically. If there's no school or there's a delay, they adjust their schedule on those particular days. And so if we have no school, if we do a makeup day, they make up those services to us.
Shout out to First Student for being an amazingly cooperative company. You might not think this, but not everybody takes high school news very seriously. First Student was very quick to respond to my emails and was very helpful with communication and coordination to set up an interview. And for that, I thank you. For WHTV, I'm Jack Hasey.
That's all we have for this episode.
Enjoy your weekend, Winnacunnet.
Throw.
Throw what?
Oh, yeah. That didn't go far.
Also, I go with the
Hello.
that is